Hopefully it is. I see it says starting, so eventually that'll come on. But hey, Facebook. Hello, lovely members of the Aligned group. I'm Crystal Nicole. If you are here, it's because you're either a part of the group or you are in connection with me in some way. But I'm a personal brand strategist and I love talking about all things personal brand, right? I have a different spin and aspect on it. It's not just about business, it's not just about logos and fonts and putting up a front, but it's really about getting centered to who you are and yourself so that you can be aligned in whatever business or opportunity you go for. So, tonight I want to change it up just a little bit. So every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, I go live. And tonight I want to talk about something a little different, only because it's just in the moment in the season of Valentine's Day, right? So I got my little pink on, trying to be a little part of whatever the holiday is. For you guys that aren't thinking about or setting Valentine's Day, that's cool. But let's look at it like this. It's a time to love ourselves or to love someone. It doesn't have to be a mate. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman or whatever. Just to love somebody else. So let's just acknowledge that. So today or tonight, I thought about, well, let's do something a little different. And I want to focus around, so anyone that knows me with personal branding, there's three major pillars that I focus on, right? It's about aligning yourself and balancing your style, your presence, and your brand. And your brand could be like whatever business you're in or whatever. Well, tonight I want to focus on the presence portion of personal branding. So as you guys can see from the title, it is what is your signature scent and why is that important to your brand? And faux show, it is important to your personal brand because it's part of your presence. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that, why it's important, see what you guys thought, get some feedback from you guys. I want to know what your favorite scent or perfume is, right? Like if you didn't understand what I was saying. I was basically saying perfume. Okay, so what is your favorite scent? And why it's important. So I have quite a few, and this is also going to be somewhat like a review. So I have some perfume here, and I'll kind of walk you through why it's my favorite. And there is this really cool thing I want you guys to show you guys. And maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll try it or whatever if you don't have one. So what is your favorite scent? What is your favorite perfume? And why is it important to your personal brand? It is important to your personal brand because the way you smell is part of your presence. And we all know your presence is part of your impact. It's part of your authenticity. It's part of how you show up. It's part of how you influence what people think about you when you're no longer there. That's why it's important. So we all remember, and I get real and raw. I'm not going to be vulgar, but I mean, if you guys are here, you'll get to know me, or if you know me, you know who I am. Forget about scent and perfume. You guys can think on the top of your mind, go back to school, go back to the other day. You all can think about someone who had a certain odor or smell. And whether or not it was a good day or not, it somehow influenced your thoughts and your memory of them. Hence, a personal brand for them. So things like that is all why this matters and why it's important. Okay, so your perfume, your scent, that is part of your hello when you walk into somewhere. It is part of, like, think about it like a lingering conversation when you leave, right? It's part of everything. It represents you and it speaks for you. So we want to make sure that like your perfume is not like over the top and it's too much and it's overpowering, because we all been there, right? You may like it, but everyone may not. And you want to make sure that it's something that you personally like, that it speaks and represents you. So I want us to start even being intentional when we start picking out our perfumes. You probably already have been and not been thinking about it, that you're intentional because you like a certain thing. But I want you guys to start being even more intentional there, right? Okay. So I want to ask you, does it speak for you? Does it compliment you? What is it that you like about it? What is the impression that you want to give when you leave or when you come into a room? Start thinking about things like that, and that can help you with your signature scent, right? Let that be something that rolls with you at all times, and that's how it becomes like your signature. All right. It's important because there is a presence and impact that happens whenever you're around someone. And you don't want to let that give that up to chance, right? So if you can control that with how you smell and present yourself, why not? It also affects your mood and your confidence. Like there's certain perfumes or certain scents that whether it's a perfume or not, it totally like drains my energy. Like I don't like it. It just puts me in a bad mood. There's some that as soon as I spray it, it's just like, you know what I mean? So think about that too. It's not just throwing on something because it's popular or because, oh, this is the only thing that's on my dresser. No, like really think about like when you wear this, how does that make you feel? Do you like smelling it? When you catch a whiff of it throughout the day, does it make you excited to smell it? Like, or is it kind of like, ugh, I hate to put that on. I put some perfume on like that smells great in the bottle. You spray it, and then all day you walk around smelling like an old lady. No disrespect for older women, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if you like Sand and Sable, cool. I'm just saying it's 2020 and a lot of people don't wear Sand and Sable. But it's all good. It's all good. Y'all white diamonds, do it up. Okay, so presence and impact, right? Mood and confidence, right? So it helps set a mood, confidence. You guys know that. If you want to set a mood and you're, in that moment and you want to light a candle, you're doing that to set a mood. Your perfume is the same way. Attraction and being intention. So think about when you wear that, you are either going to attract or repel, right? So think about that within your brand. What are you trying to attract? What message are you trying to say? And I know this may seem a lot like, okay, who has to think about that all the time? You don't have to all the time, but if you think about it once and be intentional with it, right? And it's to what you like, then it just happens. You don't have to be intentional and think about it all the time, right? This is about getting ourselves together, aligning ourselves to the core, what we like, what we want to feel, what we want to project, so that when you're in the flow, that's just what it is. So attraction, being intentional, it helps attract people. It like certain people, a man could put on, what is that cologne that everyone loves right now? I think it's Creed. Yeah, I think I got worse. It's Creed. It's one of them. Aventus. That is some good smelling cologne. It is so good that when I worked at Saks, there was a lady that works in men, and she actually wore it like as her perfume. That smells so good. If you have not smelled Aventus by Creed, go to Saks, Nordstrom's, maybe a higher end like that, and smell it. And if you can get it for your man. Like before I could afford the bottle of it, I got Oris a bar of soap that he still hasn't used because it smells so good and it was too expensive. So Aventus by Creed is really good for men. Even women can wear that. Like if you smell something, ladies or men, that is like if you smell something that is more particular, like a male scent or whatever, if it's something that you like, you can wear it. This as long as it's not like Old Spice. It's not like blatantly a male scent. There's a lot of men who like the way perfume smell and they will wear it. And some things are unisex, right? So that is really, really good. And then what was that other one from back in the day? It's Miyagi. So, I don't know. Something like that. That used to smell amazing. So the point of that, and everyone went out and got that, is because it attracted attention from women. And so if we are aware that perfumes and colognes can attract attention, why not be intentional with it so that you're attracting the right? Maybe you're attracting the opportunity. Maybe you're attracting a smile. Yeah, I love Creed too. Whatever. So think about that. Presence and impact. Right? That's one. Mood and confidence. It definitely will flavor your mood. And then your attraction, right? Being intentional there. Also, one thing about scents, right? And this is like more on a psychological level of whatever, just about how we are as part of our senses, is memories. We all know that certain scents can bring up memories, right? And then, think about that. Like, so if you have on something, even if it's something like you wore from back in the day, maybe it still smells great to you, but you never think about it. Like after a while, you're like just depressed or you just start to feel weird. It's just like about vibrations, right? It could be your perfume. It could be striking up something that just does not flow with you anymore, or it's harboring up bad memories or whatever. So even think about that. What is it saying about you? Is it speaking for you? Is it complimenting your brand? So be thinking in that way. I have, there's a couple of scents before I start showing you mine. There is a couple of perfumes that were evidently amazingly smelling when they came out. But I happened to be pregnant when they came out. Now, if you have not been pregnant before, or if you don't have this issue when you were pregnant, Jesus Christ, you can smell any and everything. Like this last time with Nicholas, we would be in the car. I would be 2 cars behind, and if someone had their window down smoking, I could smell it. That's how strong it is, right? So I used to think, all these people that are like selling perfume, they should let someone that's pregnant test it out first, but then nothing would come out. So I say all that to say, memories. The 2 was when my last time, when I had Nicholas, I think, what was it that was out? It was, or it might have been Christopher. I don't know. It was Clinique. Happy by Clinique. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I hate the smell of that. And I know that it actually is probably a good smelling perfume because everyone liked it. It's the one that has like the orange. I probably got some up here. I'll talk about it in a second. It's got like the orange top. It's by Clinique. It was like probably one of their best sellers. Probably still is their best sellers, but it's Happy by Clinique. Because I was, hormonal and pregnant during that time, I cannot smell it the way everyone else smell it. And I hate it. Another one is, it used to be called 360, and that was by Perry Ellis. That was another one that everyone like loved, but I can't smell it. I couldn't smell it that way. So even after being, not pregnant, and now the memory of that is like I really try. Like my stepdaughter was working at Belts, I think, and we went and saw her, and she was able to get like all these samples. And one of the things was you could choose a little bottle of perfume. So it was Happy by Clinique, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. No, I cannot smell it like that. So think about that certain scents bring up memories, right? Certain scents will put you in a mode that you do not want to be in. And you don't want that to be part of your brand, right? You want something that's going to make you lively, that's going to compliment you, that is going to speak for you. Okay. So I said, I was going to take you guys through memory lane on some of my favorite scents and why I like them. And again, this is a little different. This is still around personal branding, but this is in celebration of Valentine's Day. So, back in the day, this right here, can y'all see that? This used to be my ish, for real. Like, I thought the bottle was beautiful and everything. This is called Magnetism by Escada. I don't know how I found this. I think I was at A&T. And I don't know, Jesus. I don't even know how I remember this, but, or how I discovered it. But this is called Magnetism by Escada. So what is really great about this is it really smells like, and now I'm not a too much sweet person, but back in the day, when I was younger, it smells like cookies, like cookies being baked, but then it has like a, I don't know, like a sexy undertone to it. Is so sultry. If I fully am using that word right in this tense, it is so sultry. It is so, it's just, it's beautiful, and it's very rich, right? And you only need a little bit. Like, so I'll go back and I'll wear this every once in a while. And they don't even make it. Maybe they do. I don't know if they make this anymore. But the point is, I love it so much that I'm going to keep it around wherever I can find it. I will keep it around. So when I wear this, it makes me feel sexy and young and fun. And it's different because no one is really wearing this anymore, right? So this was my ish. Also think about when you're looking at perfumes, and I'll start showing you what I have from Sephora. Go to Sephora. They are amazing.com. They break down like all the things that make up a perfume, right? Like the notes in it, if it's oak and musk and clean and Febreze, I don't know. They do all that. And so as you start to smell things, take note of what it is that you like. Right? So like if you have a very clean aesthetic, and I don't mean like clean as in like dirty and clean. I mean clean as in not a lot of stuff, right? Very clean and modern, crisp aesthetic. Then you want to find a perfume that relates to that. So anyway, this is Escada, Magnetism by Escada. Escada has some really nice perfumes. All right. So the other one, the one I wear now that I have worn this is my everything. thing. This is when I was working at Nordstrom that I found this. I just happened to go down and I just sprayed randomly something and instantly fell in love. This is called, y'all see that? I don't know if you can see it. B by Balenciaga. Oh my God. Now, y'all may not like it, but it do it for me. So let me try to explain why I like this so much. It is so crystal now. Do you know what I'm saying? And let me just explain this right here. So I'm not saying bump that. I'm saying it. It's luxe. It's classy. It's simple. Simplicity to it. It's like mysterious. It screams. I don't want to say it screams money. It screams class and it screams confidence. I don't know how that went for money, but you know what I'm saying. It just, it's just, I love it. It's very strong though, so you only need a little bit. I get compliments every time I wear this. Actually, I probably don't know more. I think it's in all my clothes, so it's like part of my personal brand. It's probably just what I smell like now. So, but yeah, I've been wearing this for about 2 years now. And again, this is no longer, they don't make this anymore, but it's called B by Balenciaga. So if you can find it anywhere, please get this. Trust me. Robin, I think, yeah, I was talking to you about this, right? Because you like, is it Daisy by, who was that by? Marc Jacobs? Was that what you said? Something like that. Somebody like Daisy. That was you, I think. All right, that's my thing. All right, so I got this perfume as a gift. I had seen it before. I've seen it in the magazines. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not a big flower person. I like it, and I do get a lot of compliments on it. But the reason why I wasn't really checking for it was because it was something that like everyone had. So this is Flower Bomb by, who is Flower Bomb by? Victor, something like that. Everybody's heard of Flower Bomb. If you're not, then look it up. Flower Bomb. As you can see, I don't hardly have any. Let me tell you why I don't have any. I do wear it. My husband got this for me, so I do wear it. I know he likes it. I like it. The reason why this is empty like this is because my son went into my bathroom and just discovered it. And as a male, and I guess he's trying to attract females, he started to wear it. And so he didn't realize how expensive perfume was. So he was wearing it like it was Axe body spray. And because I hadn't worn it in a while, I just had it sitting there, I wasn't paying attention. So he made it his point to go out for Christmas and get me some more. So I have like a dribble left. But let me explain that it's kind of reminds you a little bit of this Escada Magnetism. It's sweet. And I'm not really a sweet person anymore. Sweet doesn't really work with my chemistry. And that's another thing. You have to know what works with your chemistry, right? It's all based off your diet and all of that. Something can smell wonderful on someone else. Something can smell wonderful in the air. But as soon as it hits you with your chemistry, it may not work. And me and sweet, it don't work. It just makes me, let me say this in the most, I hope you guys understand. It makes me feel diabetic. Does that make sense? I'm not saying not being insensitive to anyone with it. It's too sweet. And maybe, I don't know, whatever. So, yeah. So this is sweet and it's flowery. It's not flowery. It's not rose. I don't like the scent of rose at all. I don't like it. But it's pretty good. It's nice. So again, this is Flower Bomb. Y'all can check that out. Again, B by Balenciaga and Escada. So the whole point and purpose of tying this into your brand, like, right, how is this tied into your brand? Is that I don't always have to go out and try different things. I don't always have to mix it up because I know if I pull one of these, it's always going to be on brand for me. It might be on a brand for me like years ago, or it might be my current, but it's still in my flow. All of them make me feel good. All of them make me feel like I want to get out and do what I need to do. So that's why it's important. It's really not about for everyone else. It's about what it makes you feel and where it puts you so that you can project that out. This whole idea of what is your signature scent came from one of my clients and friends, Tanya Scott. Tanya, are you still here? And she is amazing. She actually is going to have, are you having like a perfume mixing party, something like that that's coming up. So if you're in the Raleigh-Durham area, she's doing that. And if you want to understand about the scents and stuff like that, she will be hosting it. So whenever that more information comes out, I'll let you guys know. Oh, so back to this. My son completely used this up. So he was being real sweet, and for Christmas he got me some more until he realized how much it costs, and on his budget he couldn't do it. But it's okay because he got me the lotion. And let me tell you why I do love the lotion is because I would actually wear this more so than the perfume. The perfume is a little strong for me. So he got me the lotion. And the lotion, you guys know, when you layer stuff, it is longer. Or you don't have to. If you don't want a whole lot, you could just put, just use a lotion. I sometimes, after I wash my hair, well, this hair, not sure, don't do that. Sometimes I'll just put a little bit, a dot, and I'll just kind of rub it through my hair so that when you're moving, you have that little lasting whiffing, good scent with you. So that's it. Okay. What I wanted to show you guys, let's see, let me make sure I went all over my notes, so I'm going to be very honest. Okay. Yeah. Review. Okay. Yep. So again, why it's important, your presence. It's part of your brand because it falls under presence, right? And your impact, your authenticity, right? It can set the mood. It can give you confidence. Or it can deflate you, right? It can set the mood in the atmosphere, the room you walk in, your house, your home, all of that, it sets the mood. And then also for attraction, right? Think about what you want to attract. Think about, does this scent help attract that or repel that? What does this scent smell like when people first encounter it? Is that on brand with what I want to represent? And then also it triggers memories, right? So think about that. Think about what you've been wearing. How long have you been wearing it? Have you outgrown it, but you just wear it because it's like people are still wearing that? Give that some thought. All right. So what I wanted to show you guys, is this. And I'm not advertising for Sephora at all. I just happen to like them. So this right here, if you don't have a signature scent or a perfume, I suggest you guys go get this from Sephora. So my husband got me this for our anniversary, and it was a pretty cool gift. So the whole premise is, in this box, you have samples of all these perfumes, right? Not only do you have samples of all these perfumes, but it breaks down everything about the perfume. Why you should like it, not why you should like it, but whatever, like if it's warm and spicy, fresh or floral, it's all here. So some of the perfumes, Atelier Cologne, clean, right? Remember, if you have a clean aesthetic, if you're a brand, if that's what you like, simple, that's one. Burberry, Dolce & Gabbana, light blue, Chloe by Chloe, Marc Jacobs, Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Robin, I think that was yours. Black Tulip, which is by Nest. Tom Ford, which is Black Orchid. Sherry, if you're still here, didn't you say you like Tom Ford? And because it's really relaxing. I don't know if it's Black Tulip, but you said something about it had lavender in it, so it relaxed you. Think about all of that. Let's see. Then there's Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent. There's Candy by Prada. Bright Crystal by Versace. And Tory Burch. So I'm going to be honest. My anniversary. Who is that calling? Okay. My anniversary is in September. So I got this in September. And do you guys want to know how many perfumes I've tried? Comes like that. Let's see that. I've tried 2. So the whole premise of this thing, and I'll tell you why I've only tried 2. The whole premise of this thing is it allows you to try them, choose what you like, right? And then you get a gift certificate or whatever to get whatever the one you like in a full size. So you pay for the samples, which I think this was $65, right? But you're trying out, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're trying out 13 cents. You pay for that. And then the one you like, you turn this in, and then you get a full body bottle of whatever, right? I love that. So my issue and things I need to work out with is I am a creature of habit. I don't like changing up a lot. I really don't. I just don't. I'm one of those, I like to measure 1,000 times and cut once. I don't like keep, moving things around and try. I just don't. So when I find something, I'm like that at restaurants too. I get the same thing all the time. So when I find something that I really like, I will wear it or do it to death because I know I like it and I don't need all these other options. The two that I've been wearing is Tory Burch and Burberry. And it's not just Burberry, it's, let's see, Tory Burch is Tory Burch by Tory Burch, and Burberry is My Burberry Blush. I cannot choose between the two. Now, have I smelled them all? Almost, but I don't want to because I really like those other two. So again, I'm not pushing this at all. But if this is something that you hadn't considered or you hadn't thought about how your scent, your perfume is part of your personal brand because it's part of your presence, which is part of your impact, then I really encourage you guys to do that. The way I come and I approach your business and your personal brand is from a different perspective. We got 1,000 programs out there that will help you choose your logo, your font, your colors, and all of that. We have 1,000 programs that will tell you like high level, this is what you need, right? But none of them focus on you being the core of that. What is it that you like? What is it that you want? And making sure that it's aligned. And that's where I come in. My job is to help you be aligned authentically with yourself so that when you're ready to take that job or when you're ready to start that business, it is so much in line with you that when you step correct. Simple. That's what I do. So if you have not thought about this is just a small part of your personal brand of who you are. Give it some thought. What is your scent? What is something that you like? It could be something that's from back in the day, right? It could be from Bath and Body Works. There's nothing wrong with that. One of my best friends is like, she loves Bath and Body Works. She does. The only reason I don't like Bath and Body Works is because it doesn't last for me, right? I didn't need you to. So think about that. Whatever it is, be intentional and just cognizant of it. All you have to do is be cognizant of it one time and think about maybe what your scent is, the last impression that you want. But again, this is from Sephora. I thought it was the neatest idea. And it's Valentine's time. Valentine's time. You know what I'm trying to say. It's a good gift for yourself. You ain't got to ask somebody to get it for you. It's $65. I'm sure they still have it. It's $65, right? And it comes with all these samples, right? And then once you choose a sample that you like, it comes with a coupon or gift certificate or whatever it's called where you exchange that for a large bottle. So for me, it's going to be in between Tory Burch or Burberry because I don't want to try anything else. I might try that Tom Ford. I might. Clean was cool, but it wasn't what I really wanted. You know what I mean? So that's it, guys. I'm not going to hold you for too much longer. I've already been talking for 30 minutes. I always try to get this a little shorter, but I can't. I shared with you what my signature scents were from back in the day. You know, this is Magnetism by Escada. Smells like cookies, vanilla. I don't like musk because it reminds me of must. So I don't know if it's musk or not, but it's very warm. It's very sensual. It's a sexy scent. This is me today. It's very clean. It's luxe. It just speaks arrived without me trying to, you know what I'm saying? And it's very mature. Not old. It's mature. And this is B by Balenciaga. So you can try that. And of course, Flower Bomb. I believe everyone has heard of Flower Bomb, has smelled Flower Bomb. It was all in songs and stuff. So it's cool. I just, it's cool. I like it, but it was a gift. So again, if you're not sure, go to the store, try on some different things. But before you do that, figure out what it is that you like and then go to Sephora or go online to Sephora.com where you can look at the different elements that make up a scent. Like if there's one, look it up and then you can see the elements of it. And when I mean elements, I mean like it could be like a oaky, woody, you know what I mean? Like everybody that's on this channel knows that. I don't have to explain that. All I'm saying is just do so. Think about what your signature scent is and rock that and make sure that it speaks for you and it complements your brand. So that is all. Thank you all. I hope that you enjoyed this lighter aired type of teaching and training and can understand how it is part of your personal brand, right? It does speak for you. Also, one more thing I do want to announce is that I'm really, really excited. In March, I will be launching my aligned and branded program. It is a one-on-one coaching program. It's 8 weeks, and I help you identify the things that you love to your core. Looking at your personality, who you are as a person, advocating for that person that's no longer speaking anymore. Looking at, what you are, how you are in your job, corporate, and then what you want to do in your business. And we help to bring all those things together so that you have a really dope ass personal brand. So that will be launching in March. I'm really excited about it. It's an 8-week program and it's one-on-one coaching. So you don't have to try to get everything here, right? It's dedicated time to you, and you walk away with a brand that speaks for you, and it speaks for you authentically, right? So that when you go to those opportunities, they will be aligned with who you are. So thank you guys for joining. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. If you don't have someone to love, make sure that you're loving yourself. And I encourage you all to live with intention. So until next time, see you later. Bye.